Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the Justkenshi channel. So, in today's video, I'm showcasing every SCHRIFT and VOLTSTANDING in Paradox. So, Paradox re-released yesterday, and it dropped a lot of content, and so far, I showcased every single Shikai and Bankai in the game, and now today I'll be showcasing every SCHRIFT and VOLTSTANDING that is available at the current moment. But if you guys are new to the channel, please like the video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Trying to 25k subs, so let's go. Also, join up my Discord server in the description of this video. So, yeah. Let's jump into it. So the current available VOLTSTANDINGs at the current moment is the Explode, which is Bombietta. We have Debt Dealing, which is Askin, and then lastly Fear, which is Asnot. Now, let's jump into it. So the first one we have here is the Explode. So the first skill for Explode is you charge up a bomb, you place it on your opponent, and once you click it again, it will explode on them. And it does a decent amount of damage. And then the C skill is a rushdown move, which is a... You can't extend with this. Well, you can kinda. If you're fast enough, you can extend with that move. And then lastly, we have the X skill, which is just a AoE explode. And after that, we have the VOLTSTANDING. Now, the explode is very basic because, I mean, Bombietta all she did was throw bombs, so don't expect anything crazy for this VOLTSTANDING. But yeah, the animation for this one's pretty cool as well. You have like the whole holy thing, and it's pretty cool. So the first skill is the T skill, which you fly up into the sky, and once you fly up in the sky, you will send down a barrage of bombs underneath you. And then your G skill is a multi-cut move. You just fly up in the sky and do a barrage of slashes on the floor. And it doesn't change any of your SCHRIFT move. All your SCHRIFT moves stay the same. So it's very similar to Bankai's, where you only get 2 additional skills whenever you pop these awakenings. Now, this first skill right here is a projectile move. Once you click it again, very similar to the first skill of Explode, it will explode on the opponent, but it will just proc on the opponent whenever you do it. The X skill is an AoE, and then the C skill is a grab move. Now, this move I'll show in a moment. The first skill is... whenever you use it, you have to time it, so it's going to be kind of hard to use. You're going to have to use a little bit of skill to actually land the skill. So as you can see, I clicked it instantly and it exploded on me. So you have to be very careful how you use that move, and you have to time it very well. Now the C skill is you grab your opponent and you just slam their head onto the floor and you just send them away after. Now onto the VOLTSTANDING. Now the VOLTSTANDING for Tata Forest or the Fair is very, very strong in this game. I'll just say that. So the first move we have here is the T skill. So what the T skill does is it gives you basically Ultra Instinct. You will dodge every attack, no matter what it is, you will dodge it. But it only lasts like 5 seconds, so yeah. Then the G skill, so how the G skill work is you have to have, well, not your mouse. It says your mouse, but you actually have to have your shift lock, and then you have your shift lock pointed at the opponent. Still basically your mouse, and once that happens, you will summon a hand from the floor, which will grab your opponent and then slam them down, which is pretty cool. So I was really hoping that we had the monster form that they sneaked early on in the game, but they didn't add that. So yeah. Now the first skill we have here is Gift Ball for Debt Dealing. This is the legendary for the Quincy's. The X skill is an AoE. Like, it's literally strong. It's a really strong AoE, and it gets insane once you pop the VOLTSTANDING. Now, the C skill right here is a buff for your first skill, which is Gift Ball. Once you have these right here, your Gift Ball will become a lot stronger when you send it out, and it will become a lot faster, as you can see right here. Now, on to the VOLTSTANDING. Now, the VOLTSTANDING for Debt Dealing is very similar to Type Soul. It's just going to be pretty much an insta-win if you use it carefully and just use your brain with it. So, another cool thing is that the wings are moving. So, the first skill we have here is the Gift Ring. You summon a ring. It pretty much pushes your opponent back. And then the G skill is a domain expansion. You just summon your domain, and it's pretty strong, and it constantly attack your opponent, so it's pretty good. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, tell me guys your favorite VOLTSTANDING, and Kenshi sign off. Love y'all, and peace.